Imagine you are on a car ride starting in the driest desert in the world and start to travel south. In a 3-day trip, you will pass through the desert and pass into a cooler Mediterranean zone. And while traveling, you notice the further south you go, the greener it is getting outside. After 2 days of travel, you start to see forest and grassland. Topic Revelation Statement. Today I will be informing you about the country of Chile. Establishment of ethos. According to the United States Department of State, Chile is one of the United States' strongest partners in Latin America and one of the highest producers of lithium and other minerals. Preview. Today, we will talk about the diverse landscape of Chile and its culture. And then we will cover one of the most popular foods in all of Chile. Transition line. Let's start with the biodiversity of Chile. Chile has great diversity in its many different landscapes, with deserts to the north and the famous Patagonia in the south. There is no landscape left out in this country. According to Britannica.com, the intermediate depression between the Andes Mountains and the coastal ranges is covered with fault lines, resulting in Chile experiencing a large number of earthquakes, though mostly smaller earthquakes. This country is covered with hills, mountains, valleys, and even flatlands. According to the CIA World Factbook, indigenous groups covered Chile, Central and South Chile until the Spanish came over in 1541. Today, about 10% of the country recognizes themselves as native Mapuche. So the cultural mix that is that of native traditional mixed with Roman Catholic Spanish. With the Andes Mountains acting as a natural border and a desert to the north, Chile doesn't have a lot of influences from other countries, which puts them in a unique cultural spot in South America. Transition line. One of the most unique things about Chile is their twist on an American classic. Main point number 2. One of Chile's most popular foods are called completos, which is a Chilean hot dog. Popular food blog Somewhat Simple has a recipe uploaded by Stephanie Dolgarian. First, you take a boiled hot dog, and then you toast the bun. And then once you put the hot dog in the bun, you take tomatoes, you put tomatoes on, you put onions on, and on top of that, you put avocado, or you put guacamole. And then lastly, you put mayo, ketchup, mustard, whatever you want. And then you eat it all together, and it's delicious. Now, according to TravelChile.com, completos were started in Chile in the 1920s by businessman Eduardo Bahamondes. He first got to know hot dogs while doing business in the United States and wanted to bring hot dogs to Chile, but have his own Chilean twist on them. Transition line. To conclusion, review. Chile is one of the most ecologically diverse countries in the world and culturally unique countries. B ties back to attention-getting device. To drive through the country, you would pass through deserts, mountains, forests, and grasslands. Conclusion/profound statement. With its natural borders and being one of the world leaders in production of lithium and other minerals, makes Chile a very unique place, especially compared to the other countries in to the other South American countries.